last developer diary, we looked at some of the dungeons and adventures that await for you in the world of Motania. This time, we're looking at the event system and some of the crazy activities that you can do in-game. The event system in BOI is very unique in the fact that it allows you to customize your gameplay experience on a day-to-day basis and really change your routine. On top of that, it grants you access to a lot of great rewards and the opportunity to level a lot faster. The first event we're going to talk about today is Love Match. Love Match is an event in Battle of the Immortals where two people, one male, one female, pair up, get into a group, and venture into a place called the Realm of Dreams. Now once inside the Realm of Dreams, these two players will talk to an NPC called the Quizmaster, and the Quizmaster will present you with a series of questions that will gauge your compatibility as a team. So for example, maybe the Quizmaster will ask me, what's my favorite season of the year? And maybe they'll ask you what your favorite color is. And if I say winter, and you say white, then that means we're compatible as a team. Now depending on how we answer this series of questions at the end, that's going to determine ultimately what kind of prize you get. And the prizes vary from things such as a lot of EXP or even advanced fashions. Now most people are pretty familiar with a game genre known as tower defense. Energy Well is actually a tower defense event in Battle of the Immortals. Now what that means is that the players themselves function as mobile towers that move around the map and attempt to prevent monsters from reaching the exits of the map. This is definitely one of the most challenging events in BOI, not only because it requires a strong party composition, but equally strong teamwork. Now that we've shown you a couple events that currently exist in BOI, let's talk about the future. Since we initially launched Battle of the Immortals, one of the biggest player complaints that we've had is the rate of progression once players hit level 60. Ever since that first week of feedback, we've been crafting something behind closed doors, and that's a new event that we call the Zodiac Gauntlet. The Zodiac Gauntlet is basically a gauntlet of bosses where players face off against Zodiac monsters for short but sweet boss battles. We just recently released our first boss, the Cancer Zodiac. Players can hop in game right now today and experience this battle firsthand and reap huge EXP rewards. This is the first in a series of Western tailored events that directly address our players' concerns and needs. Well, that just about does it for this developer diary, folks. We have to give a big shout out to all of our fans. You guys have been instrumental in this process in terms of reshaping this game for the Western market. And stick with us as we continue to show you how Battle of the Immortals will continue to redefine free-to-play.